Hello everybody, it's Braden here with the T-Storm Chasers, just coming to you with a new weather video for today. Today is the 17th of November. We're going to be going over some snow totals for later on tonight into tomorrow, also our National Weather Service hazards, a couple Climate Prediction Center outlooks like always, and then a Storm Prediction Center outlook for some severe weather, possibly in Iowa for later tonight. And then, of course, your future track forecast and your temperatures. So let's get on into that with our temperatures for tomorrow. 41 here in Sioux Falls, 45 in Aberdeen, 46 in Pierre, and 54 in Rapid City. Getting into your overnight into your Wednesday morning here, 34 in Sioux Falls, 31 in Aberdeen, 34 in Pierre, and 34 in Rapid City. Getting into your Wednesday here, 52 here in Sioux Falls, 50 in Aberdeen, 56 in Pierre, and 59 in Rapid City. Getting into your overnight, 34 here in Sioux Falls, 32 in Aberdeen, 34 in Pierre, and 39 in Rapid City. Getting into your day here on Thursday, 51 here in Sioux Falls, 47 in Aberdeen, 48 in Pierre, and 51 in Rapid City. And then getting into your overnight here, we're going to have a little bit of a chill down here. 29 here in Sioux Falls, 21 in Aberdeen, 26 in Pierre, and 32 in Rapid City. Precip over the next 48 hours is going to be pretty much centered between the Watertown area and the Brookings area, and then points a little bit to the west, almost all the way towards the Millbank area, maybe even the Redfield area, just past Huron there, and then all the way into parts of Iowa. We're going to have this kind of like upside down comma shape, or the sideways comma shape. We're going to have that coming all the way from the Rapid City area and just going through most of our area here. 0.3 of an inch of precip is possible here in the Sioux Falls area between now and 6 p.m. on Wednesday. We've already gotten a major amount of that already with those rain showers earlier today, but a few sprinkles later tonight cannot be ruled out. 480-hour snowfall is going to be a little bit on the marginal side, I should say. 1.6 inches there in the Brookings area, and then points to the east range between 3 to 1 inches here, 1.7 inches towards the Twin Cities area there in Minnesota. So pretty much what we got is right along the South Dakota-Minnesota border there, we're going to start seeing snow. Portions of South Dakota are expecting snow tonight, but not as much as parts of south central Minnesota are expecting, up to 4 inches over there in those areas. 24-hour ice, maybe a possible little bit of some mixed precip up towards the Watertown area, which could bring some ice later on tonight. 24-hour wind gusts, thankfully, are going to be lower than they usually are. 29 miles an hour there in the Watertown area is looking to be our highest in our area, at least. 41 miles an hour out there towards the parts of Wyoming. We would not want that with that snowfall that we are going to be seeing later on tonight. So we do have that winter weather advisory, and this is for overnight tonight, I do believe. That is for parts of south central Minnesota, parts of western Minnesota there, and eastern Minnesota. It's just pretty much a straight line across the state, just to the south of the Twin Cities metro area there. This will be for 2 to 4 inches of snow and winter weather conditions. So we're going to go over to our Climate Prediction Center outlooks here, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook here. We're still in that 60 to 70% above normal temperature probability for our 6 to 10 day. And then we are going to have a great cool down here for the end of November here into the beginning of December. Almost below normal here in the Sioux Falls area, but as you work your way farther to the west, you get more and more below normal. Now we will go over some of those temperature probabilities later on in this video with our snowfall totals as well. 6 to 10 day precip is going to be above average for pretty much the whole area here. In the 8 to 14 day precip, we are looking at some more precip, and that is the 50 to 60% above normal tally there for most of the state of South Dakota, all of North Dakota, and parts of Nebraska and Minnesota. Storm Prediction Center outlooks, the day one categorical outlook, we have possibility for thunderstorms here overnight tonight. We do have that thunderstorm risk. If we go to our national, you guys can see parts of Missouri and Illinois and even an extreme part of Arkansas have that marginal risk of severe weather. And that was pretty much for those showers earlier today. I don't expect any severe weather later on tonight. Now we're going to get onto our future track forecast. Here we go. We're going to go straight from right about where we are right now. Now this is the start of our little snowfall event. We get a little bit colder, and around the 4 a.m. mark here on Tuesday, we'll start to see that snow there in Minnesota. That'll linger around for most of the day until about the 2 to 4 p.m. time frame when that starts to clear out of the area. Snow should stop falling everywhere by about 5 o'clock. So this is the 6 o'clock time frame here on Tuesday. As we move through the rest of your day into your overnight hours, this is the 2 a.m. This is actually the 4 a.m. time frame. Some showers and even some mixed precip is possible up there in the northern parts of Minnesota. But as you guys can see here, we do have this low pressure system working its way in and just kind of sitting over the upper elevations of western South Dakota over there towards the Badlands. That will kind of disappear, and we'll see some of those showers start to pop up in northern South Dakota as that low pressure system starts to push out and we bring in a high pressure system for our Wednesday into our overnight into Thursday. So snowfall totals for our future track forecast are looking like this. We're going to push this out throughout the day here. Now 4 inches, 3 inches here, 4 to 6. So this is on a little bit of the higher side, but I would not be surprised if pretty much from the Twin Cities area to Albert Lea in between here, and then points to the west almost to the border, and then through parts of Wisconsin got between 2 to 4 inches. That's what I would be expecting for this snow system. Now we are going to take a look at those temperatures like I was talking about. We're going to use the European model here, and this will just help us with our temperature anomalies, trying to see what is going to happen here at the end of the month. Now I was going to make a post about this, but I figured it would be better if we just went through it together in a video. So already off the bat, we already have elevated temperature anomalies as of now. That is that above average here. For those Climate Prediction Center outlooks, we'll stay above average here until about the 21st here, and then we'll start to see a little bit of a warming trend again. And the euro is not letting me go all the way out here. We'll go to the other euro. Apologies for that. But we'll move here into the 22nd here. We'll see another above average day. And those will continue a little bit until we start to see this little frontal boundary come through here, and that will start to drive our temperatures down. As you guys can see, there's 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, and then you see these negatives over here. There is our cool down here. We'll see one stray day there that we have a little bit of above average temperatures, but then we get cold. As you guys can see, -11, -18, -27. That is not the temperatures. That is how much below average for this time of year that those temperatures are. And if we go to our climate graphs and data, so we're selecting Sioux Falls, South Dakota for November. This would be the end of November, about the 29th to the 30th. And the normal high here is 38 degrees. So if you take 27 off 38, that is 11 degrees for the 30th. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the high temperature, but that is going to be possible for the end of the month here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, see if those temperatures do get that low, because if they do, it is going to be a really big shot of winter for us all, especially since we've been enjoying those above average temperatures for most of November here. So that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and thank you to RF Custom Construction for sponsoring today's video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good rest of your night.
Everybody is looking for the perfect roof. You're only one call away. We're RF Custom Construction, and we've been transforming roofs in Sioux Falls since 2011. Our custom designs and quality craftsmanship redefine what a roof can be. And it's all about you, your style, your satisfaction. Ready to get started? Call us today at 605-366-9790. RF